break. Okay, after disconnecting, now we continue to knit with short needles. Alright. We need to put the thread at the back. Hide it in the fabric. Weave into the fabric. Continue to second. Also put the thread. Put it in the back. So let's repeat. Lap 12 knitting ends, so let's do circle 13. Okay, first we are going to knit 5 short needles. We put the mark on the first pin. Make a mark. Let's continue to knit the second one. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Okay, 5 short knitting ends. Knit a reduced needle below. Let's take a look at the method of reducing the needle. First, you crochet into the next stitch. Pick a half needle close to yourself and put it in. Proceed to the next stitch. Pick a half needle close to yourself and put it in. Let's bring the line directly below. After bringing the line, we need to change the line below. So let's say we take out our light brown line. Okay, go directly around with light brown wire. With 2 coils. Okay, so this is a needle reduction. We need to use light brown line below. Let's knit 2 more reducing needles. First, the first one below. Pick the next needle close to your own half needle. Proceed to the next stitch. Pick the half needle that is close to you. Bring the wire. And then we bring the string and we put the thread in the back. Hide the thread. The winding passes through the 2 coils in sequence. A reduced needle. Let's continue knitting the second subtractive needle. Pick half a needle. Keep picking half a needle. Bring the wire. After bringing the line, we need to change back to the main color line below. So we bring the white line directly. The winding passes through the 2 coils in sequence. Okay, after the white line, we will continue to knit 2 subtractive needles with white thread below. Okay, the brown line at the back, let's disconnect it. After disconnection, we can tie a knot with 2 threads. To weave thread into the fabric. Okay, let's knit the next needle reduction. Pick half the needle and continue to pick half the needle. Bring the winding. Okay, the wire goes through the 2 coils in turn. Now continue with the second needle reduction. Okay, here are 5 short needles. Okay, let's switch back to the dark line. Bring the winding. After bringing it, knit low short needles below. Good one. Let's continue to knit the second one. Good third. Fourth. Fifth. Okay, number 6. Sixth short needle. We switch back to white thread halfway through knitting. After changing back, continue knitting 10 short needles. First. Again, we do the same thing. Continue to second. So let's repeat. Lap 13 end of knitting. There are 31 letters in total. Now, let's do loop 14. Circle 14. We need to separate the body from the ears next. Then we need to find the 16 stitch on lap 13. First of all, the marking buckle is under the first stitch. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Ninth, 11. 12,134,1516 code. What we are going to knit is directly on the 16th needle. Knitting by needle. After the crochet goes through the coil, let's go back to needle number 16. Squeeze directly. After squeezing, insert the needle from here. Insert the needle into this needle hole. So let's knit a short needle. Okay, the first short needle is halfway through knitting. We need to change back to the dark line. Okay, let's change the line. Bring us the dark brown line directly. You can directly fix the thread with your left hand first. Okay, bring the winding. After bringing it, let's knit a needle first. White thread. We give it a shot. It's the same needle. Okay, here's another short needle. 1 plus needle. Knitting end. Knit a short needle underneath. Okay, next stitch, knitting short needles. Continue to knit another needle. Okay, knit 3 short needles below. Okay. Third short needle. We were halfway through knitting. Now we switch back to the main color line. After changing back, knit 5 short needles below. So again, we do a little injection.5克 wood. Add a needle below. A short needle in a group. We repeat the weave twice. It just so happens that we have 6 stitches left. Okay, knit a needle below. Short needle below. Continue to add needles. Okay, so the last letter is crochet. Short needle. Knit a short needle here. After knitting, we come back to the first branch here. Conduct promotion. Okay, after tightening, we will leave a section of thread below to break the wire. Because it needs to be sutured, so let's keep it longer. So let's sew up the ears. Okay, let's keep it a little longer, about 20 厘米. We also disconnect the seam dark line for him. For the dark line, we'll keep it a little shorter. About 10 centimeters is enough. Start stitching the ears below. First, the ear, we find the 10th needle. This is the first one. No 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. After finding the 10th needle, we are going through the back. Okay, after passing through, let's sew the left ear first. Suture with white thread. Penetrate into the corresponding 2 needles. Enter and continue into the next corresponding letter. Be sure to tighten. Third. Fourth below. Here's another frame.